All right, guys. Unlike what Mac Brown just did in the BYU Toledo game, we're not dipping out early on you guys. We're here, and we're proud to be here at 12:40 something at night. So we'll get right down to it. First and foremost, congratulations to Piedmont head coach Steve Smith on his 200th career victory. Unfortunately, it came against Weaver, but 200 career wins is. I think he's ranks 12th in the entire state in career wins. He's got 68 losses. It's impressive.
I wonder if he watches the video.
I don't know. Maybe
He needs to.
his family does. But he's a good guy. Good guy. How did Ohatchee and Wellborn go?
It's the most physical game I've seen this year. Maybe one of the more physical games I've seen in a while. 21-0 Ohatchee. Ohatchee was only leading 7-0 at halftime, and Wellborn was in Ohatchee territory 3 times, turned the ball over on downs twice, and then threw an interception in the end zone on 4th and 15. And then the second half, it was all Ohatchee. They went 8 plays, 56 yards, with a 30-yard touchdown run by Austin Tucker to open the third quarter, and then Taylor Eubanks broke free for a 50-yard touchdown in the fourth quarter, and then after that, that was it for him. So another big win for Ohatchee. Is the first time since 1961 they've beaten Wellborn. It's been a while, and they're 7-0 for the first time since 2000. So they'll get a week off this week, and then they get to host the defending state champion Piedmont Bulldogs with Steve Smith. So
which I'm sure you'll be at that one. I was at Southside. Unfortunately, I couldn't stop by Krispy Kreme on the way home because I was on the south side of Gadsden. The Yellow Jackets came out, kind of, took an early 14-0 lead, kind of stalled in the second half. Alaric Williams goes for 137 in his first game in a month. He's good. He's good. KJ Britt forced a fumble when Oxford was trailing by 4, turns things around, and then Ty Smith-Lindsay goes ahead by 5, and then late in the game, Ryan Herring calls a fake punt on 4th and 15 from the 49. Jake Peavy throws it to Brody Sire. It was an amazing moment. I was like, But, Oxford hosts Fort Payne next week, so that should be another easy win. And then Pell City, which will be the same week as his game. Region Championship on the line for the Jackets. What else we got?
Anniston got their first win tonight over White Plains, 55-13. Donahoe beat Appalachian 38-7. Jacksonville had a close game with Asheville, but they were able to win 23-13 and stay perfect on the year. Scottsboro beat Alexandria 41-28. It's another tough loss for Alexandria, and then Pleasant Valley, that kind of surprised me a little bit. I kind of thought they'd compete and do, but they lost 31-6 to Glencoe. Cherokee County put it on Sachs, 30-7. And Spring Garden keeps rolling, 56-13 over Coosa Christian.
Right.
Mumford beat Elmore County 53-28, and then Randolph County got a win over Cleveland County, 21-17.
Right.
So
to round it up, it's kind of your takeaway from tonight.
Ohatchee, I think, is just continuing to do what they did. And I also think you can't take, like we were saying, there's been some close games. Jacksonville was a close game. Oxford had a close game. So it's getting to the crunch time in region play, and if people want to finish out strong, they're gonna have to show up every week.
Right. Well, that's all we got for this week. We'll see you guys next week.